it's just a great opportunity for our teachers and administrators to go into different industries, some that they're not aware of, and look at the opportunities for careers, because that's what we do. We help prepare the next generation of workforce, and we just want to make sure our students understand the many great opportunities we have right here in Cullman.
So today was a really awesome experience. We got to go and look at different job opportunities around the county, and being that I'm not originally from Cullman, it was awesome to see all that's available to these students. And being an 8th grade teacher, we actually teach the career class to our kids, and I have found that a lot of my students don't have a vision or where they want to go. I do have students that are fit and ready and will do awesome in college, but then I have a large majority that's not really where they'll fit. So seeing opportunities like this allows me to be able to prepare my students and encourage them to still be hardworking, diligent, and realizing the importance of punctuality. So this way then they can be prepared to go somewhere like where I saw today.
You know, one of the tours that I got to go on to was Royal Industries. And you know, to be honest with you, I've heard of Royal Industries, but didn't have a clue where it was at. And the manager there said the same thing, that, you know, they need character. Their biggest thing that they're looking for is not degrees, but it's a character with kids, and making sure that if they show up, they can train them to do what they need them to do once they're there. So you're exactly right on that.
So you're going to be teaching character and passing out some pink tardy slips, it sounds like, this year.
That's right, exactly right.
The way I see it is our middle and high school teachers really need to know the community and what the community offers to their graduating students, to know that they could stay here in Cullman County and make a great living and do something they love.
Well, we had a really great day. This was very informative for not only us as administrators, but teachers, something they can share with the kids in the classroom. There's a lot of things that go on in these businesses that we really have no idea. So taking these individual tours like we did today, learning about what goes on inside a business, we're able to bring it back to our school and share with our kids, kind of help our kids guide our kids so that they graduate. And if they don't go to college, they can go some of these businesses.
Today was a wonderful experience. We learned so much, and I am just pumped. I want to take my son down to Wallace. We've toured different departments at Wallace, the technology departments, their tech programs, their welding, their diesel mechanic, their machine shop. We got to also go in the medical part where they actually had a mock hospital emergency room where they have dummies who can breathe, who can blink, who can go through everything that a real patient would go through, that they get to have that hands-on experience that I think is so important for learning, especially in today's society.
Well, now you get to talk to industry leaders all over Cullman County and beyond. You hear what their needs are. This event really kind of came from their wishes, didn't it?
It did. We're to a point in our economy, I guess we're at low unemployment rate, almost full employment, and so what that means is there's not a big pool of employees out there.
They care more about, obviously, like work ethic and being able to work hours and not, you know, and not quit. They're worried about turnovers. So that was the 6 month. That's why they did that. So yeah, our kids are definitely capable of that part of it.
Today we want our students to graduate school. We want them to have a diploma, but we want them to have a skill. A skill is something they can take to them while they're working their way through college. They may go directly into the workforce. So we want our kids to be career ready.
Yes, I mean, it's so important to recognize that not everybody is fit for the school model, and especially right around 7th, 8th grade, you start figuring out kids, some just really struggle, and for them to push for a high school diploma is a huge feat, and then saying, well, because you're not going to go on to college, you're less because of that. I disagree. I feel like it's so good to help those children still feel important, because a lot of these jobs couldn't be done without them.
Well, in the past, I know I think me and you come from the same generation. It's supposed to be a 4-year degree and your life's set. It's not really like that anymore, is it?
It's not. You know, we encourage education. Education is a good thing for the kids. You know, we've got to have our doctors, our lawyers, those kinds of things which require education. But then there are these companies that require kids that just come right out of school that's not an interest, a college not an interest for them. So there is something out there for them as well.
It was just great to see the industry here in Cullman County that, to be honest with you, a lot of us didn't even know that was here. So that was really great to see that and bringing that to our attention.
We toured Louisiana Pacific, a wood manufacturing company, and then we toured Wallace State.
Like, we'll have students who, like I said, they're not academically capable of going to college, but they may be into welding or auto, like just car parts, that kind of stuff. So I went to Utaka, and that's what they do, is they build car parts for Honda. So, and all certain jobs require certain levels, but they require 6 months of previous employment.
Definitely, we try to do lots of hands-on with the students, and I think just going out in the field and seeing now they're doing more hands-on in the colleges and in the plants, and those kids that'll be working with their hands, I think it starts there in the foundation. They're going to use that math when they go and they work, and learning it in the classroom just out of a book maybe actually make them use it doing projects, knowing why they're doing it. Why are you learning this? So I think it was great. I think it was wonderful that we got to tour all of the facilities today, and I thank the county for letting us do this.
You put a lot of work into this, didn't you, Susan? This is a big thing to pull off. Industry, schools, administrators. Wow.
We have a great group of people, and everybody wants the same results, so it's easy to get this group together, and once you get them together, just people start working, and it's a great group effort.